All right, so a while back I made a video comparing beat makers to producers. And I think I unfairly put some of you guys in the category of just being a beat maker rather than being a producer. Which, if we really think about it, yes, everybody is a producer, because if you take something and you make something from out of nothing, that is basically producing. And I'm sorry. I want to give you guys my sincerest apology. You guys are producers. You're just producers of beats. And I'm going to go ahead and explain a little bit more why some of y'all are producers of beats and some of you guys are song producers, aka record producers. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Bolo! Alright, so before we get started, make sure you guys go ahead and get a DistroKid account. All you producers out here, if you got producer tapes, if you want to put out your own albums, go ahead and get you a DistroKid account. Trust me, they are the easiest to work with. They don't have all this other stuff going on with it. It's just basically we're uploading your stuff, and if you need it to be collected, we have a whole bunch of other stuff that you can use to go ahead and collect all of your funds so you guys can get paid from your work. Now they have 3 tiers. They have a small tier that's like $19.99 for just one artist, and they have the second tier, which is the tier that I like. It's like $35 for the whole year, and you get to release as much stuff as you want. And then they have another tier, it's like a top tier for like record companies, and that's like $79 for the whole year. So you can have like multiple artists and all that good stuff, and that way you can put out as many songs as you want for the whole year. Okay, and you get all of the revenue for that. If you want to go ahead and get all of your stuff put on all the major platforms, go ahead and get you a DistroKid account right now. You click that link in the description. Don't click on nothing else. Click that link in the description. It helps me out and it helps you out by saving you 7%. So go ahead and get you a DistroKid account right now. What are you waiting for? Go get it. Let's get to the video. All right, so like I said before, I am apologizing to all of the people who I labeled as just beat makers. Now, some of you guys were cool with it because you understood what I was saying. Some of you guys were not cool with it because you're like, hey, you know, I'm a beat maker, but I'm a producer because I produce the actual beat, which is true. Yeah, it is true. You guys are producers. So from now on, I'm just going to refer to everybody as producers. However, you're not song producers, aka what they used to call back in the day a record producer. Okay, you are just the producer of the beat, so you are a producer. However, if you're just a producer of the beat, that's pretty much it. You're just producing the beat. I'm sorry to tell you that, but that's what it is for all of the guys who are going to get upset for me saying this. But that's what it is. You're just somebody who is just producing the beat. That's it. But you still have a big role in the song because you have produced the beat for people to write on, or the artist to write on, for them to produce a song with. Now, the difference in you compared to maybe somebody else, like maybe Timbaland or Diddy or DJ Khaled, is they are more hands-on with their songs. These are the type of producers that are not just beat producers, they are song producers, or better known as record producers. And I want you guys to get a clear understanding of what I mean by being a record producer. Like me, if I'm in there working with the artist, I just don't make the beat and that's it. I actually go in, I actually tell them how we're going to structure the song. I may tell them how to switch up some words. I may tell them to, okay, we're going to take this part out and move this to the front and move this part to the back. It's all that's going on while I'm sitting behind the boards. And a lot of times I'm actually recording it myself. So I have full and total control of everything, and I want it to sound a certain way. So that makes me a song producer rather than just being a beat producer. Now, I know some of you guys are probably saying, yeah, but without the beat, the song will be nothing. Yeah, I understand that, but I can tell you right now that, yeah, beats can be replaced and lyrics can be replaced as well. So nothing is safe out here, to be honest with you guys. But one thing I do know is if you're over the whole record, that means that you can make changes that can make the record a better record, a better fit for what you're trying to do and what the artist is trying to do. Because a lot of times, some of these artists might not know really what to do, and you might have to just go ahead and tell them what to do. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing about being a music producer, a song producer, not just the producer of a beat. Now, at the end of the day, do you still get paid for this? Yeah, you still get paid. If somebody streams it or whatever, you'll still get your coins and everything will be cool. But you'll just be the producer of the beat. You know what I'm saying? Like even sometimes I can even say certain artists are more song producers than the person who makes the beat because they are the ones really putting everything together. I've seen this happen plenty of times. But I think we have to seriously understand who we're talking about here. There's a lot of people who produce beats. I know plentiful of them. But when you come into my circle, what I try to tell all the producers that come around me is don't just be a producer of the beat, a beat maker, as I call it, but you guys like to call yourselves producers. I tell them don't just become a producer of the beat, become a producer of the record, because that gives you more control of what is going on, and people view you differently like that. People start asking you questions. People start saying, hey, what do you feel about this? How do you feel about that? And even when they come into the studio, they know that if you're the type of person that knows how to put together songs, they come in there with a different attitude as well. You feel what I'm saying? So if you are a producer of the beats, I would say this. First thing I would say is if you don't know how to engineer, I would say please go out and learn how to engineer. I'm telling you, that will help you out a lot because it'll teach you how to really put songs together. Second, I would tell you to be more involved with the sessions if you can. Now, if you don't really have clout like that, don't try to do it because you can mess stuff up for you. But if somebody does respect you in a way to where they'll respect your opinion, speak up and become the producer of that song so you can get that song sounding the way you want it to sound. Because as you can see, the producers of the song and even the executive producers, they get more respect because people know that they have a big investment in these songs. They invested their time, their money, their resources in these songs. So they get the respect. Now, producers get respect as well, but if you're known for putting together songs, a song producer, then you'll see how people kind of, act around you. They act a little bit more respectful in a sense. But like I was saying before, I'm not hating on anybody who just makes beats. I'm just saying that there's a difference. There's a difference between being just a beat producer and there's a difference in being a song producer, a record producer. So if you guys agree, let me know in the comments. If you guys don't agree, let me know in the comments. I want to hear what you guys have to say. And I hope this video was informative. I hope you guys learned something from it. And like I always say, peace out.